the lights on.
I love it. Go MindShare. Woo! Yeah!
Hey, this is Jun Loayza, Director of Social Media at SEOP, and we're here in downtown Los Angeles at the MindShare event to talk to these awesome people to see what is enlightened debauchery. What am I going to be learning when I walk through these doors? Let's find out.
Or maybe it's just narcissism, my one and only subject.
So the big question right now is, what is enlightened debauchery? Let's ask this guy right here. Gregory. How you doing, Greg?
I'm doing good.
What is enlightened debauchery?
Fun times and good company.
Short and simple. That's how I like it.
I'm kind of here to find out. This is only my second one of the MindShares. I was actually a speaker at the one last month. It seems like a fun place for some interesting and interested people to get together, have a good time, have a few drinks while they're at it, make some connections, and get their mind stimulated.
So we're right here with Doug, the co-founder of MindShare LA. Doug, why did you decide to co-found MindShare LA?
Well, a few years ago, we went to the TED conference, me and my co-founder, Adam Mefford, and we were so blown away that when we came back to LA, we were just not so satisfied with the typical bar scene. We said, we have a lot of cool friends, we have a great space. This was back when we were doing the event in the brewery downtown. We're like, let's bring them together for a night of inspiration, a night of excitement, a night of interesting talks, a night of interactive art, a night of an open bar, and we call it enlightened debauchery.
Love it. And that was my next question. What does enlightened debauchery mean?
Good question. Enlightened debauchery is sort of the format that we follow, often starting the nights off in high-minded sciences, technology. As we lead into the more applied creative, it can be often branding, artwork, it can get into spirituality, and then often the more debaucherous stuff, such as, you know, a talk on the tantra, or hula dancers, live music, sort of, I don't know, performance artwork, and then ending the night with a big bang, and open the rest of the night to networking. So your brain's prodded from all different angles. We call that enlightened debauchery.
Well, I'm going to have a lot of fun, you're going to have a lot of fun, and all these people right here are going to have a lot of fun. Let's go inside. How is the world different now that we have social media?
I think the world has changed a lot because word of mouth now has a lot more power. It used to be that you would talk to people on an individual basis and, you know, the word wouldn't spread that far. But now companies, people all over the world can see what you have to say, and it's really changing everybody's attitudes.
I think we're just expanding our audience. So you're reaching a new group of people who might be in Kansas or Iowa, who might not be in Los Angeles, but are interested in our movement. So I think social media really just expands your audience and expands your reach as a company.
So how are you using social media right now at your company?
Right now we're pretty much using Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and well, not really using MySpace too much, but we're basically using it to get our word out. So we are informing our followers on Twitter, for example, of new speakers that we have on board for our conference. We're using it to get people involved in just, you know, ideas that we're interested in. So for example, we're Opportunity Green, so we're very much behind the green movement, clean tech, clean policy, and eco-fashion. So we'll, you know, retweet and reply to different people in that type of space.
We are utilizing everything that's out there right now. Facebook, MySpace, we have a website that has a lot of interactive content on it, and eventually we actually want to cut together something that we can put on YouTube and try to market the magazine through viral videos, which really hasn't been done too much yet. So we're just trying to use what everyone's using, and that's how we're connected.
Well, I think that what we're seeing today in the political world is that politicians are becoming, you know, celebrities themselves. So the traditional idea of a celebrity being a model or an actress has gone out the window, and what we're seeing now is media personalities. And a media personality can be, you know, a model actress, a politician, it could be a newscaster, it could be, you know, someone who's on Twitter that just has a lot of followers. And I think that the media has made things really accessible to people, but at the same time, it has kind of changed the way that people get their information and also the way that corporations are working.
What do you feel about companies marketing to you using social media like Facebook and Twitter?
I think that it's definitely a step forward for these companies because we personally spend a lot of time on the computer using the sites like Twitter or Facebook, and that's where most of our time is. So I think that it's very smart of them to start marketing through those medias.
Thank you so much for joining us here at MindShare. My name is Jun Loayza, and we'll see you at the next event.